also a strength hero comes out, there's no hesitation. Timber's in the game.
I gotta give you the credit anyway, though. Come on, you called it before the Tusk and everything was picked, so come on.
I mean,
you're big brain.
But which just leads to the question to be: do you think Tundra were expecting this, or did they just simply forget about the fact that Nisha could play Timber here?
I mean, maybe they did just forget. Maybe they think that the hoodwink, the break, and stuff like that will be enough. But you can definitely look at their draft and be like, they could run into some severe damage issues. They're gonna have to throw so much to kill this Timber, and then that's where Ursa can just go crazy. This looks like it could be a hard one here for Tundra. The Disruptor, the Ursa versus the Tide, the Timber versus the Strength Cores. Let's see if Tundra can make some type of magic happen. This time they don't have 33 playing this type of split pushy monster, where if the game gets kind of weird, they have some type of recovery outlet. If the game gets weird, they have to try to win through fights straight up. And let's see if they can. Yeah, Liquid looks like they've got pretty much everything covered for themselves again. And again, Boxy with some potential incredible steals. So we've seen him do time and time again on his Rubik. I think this is, what, like 4 games in a row that Boxy's played the Rubik? Something like that, maybe even more.
Yeah, he made some nice moves last game.
Sure did.
Some really good saves as well with the shard.
Yep. Let's get her. I'm going to take a bit of a beating. It's going to take quite a lot of damage here, actually. The next set of axes, they're going to hurt.
I mean, didn't even get the rune there. Boxy was able to pick it up.
Okay, they don't even throw the axes. Courier! Wait, what? Was that? Oh, okay. Because Boxy did the boot thing. So Boxy bought boots, ran out, did the ward thing, and then he brings his courier to bring his items afterwards. Snaking, he's like, oh, I got you. Goes over, and we'll be able to snag that one.
Let's have a look. Oh, 9. A little bit of an overblock there. We'll end up with the creep wave under his tower.
Oh.
Oh.
Just some lag, looks like.
Lag. Let's see. Because we have had some Timbers mess up in the mid, right?
Yes, we did have BZM, but Anisha's not going to.
Well,
and it's also, that happened in a very specific instance. I don't want people flaming BZM.
Yeah, no,
come on, BZM was like 80 HP.
Lane at, Indeed.
He was literally 100 HP from the start of the lane, so come on. Don't bully BZM.
What about these side lanes? What we got going on there? Is it easy for the Ursa this game down bottom, or have Tundra ended up with a good duo to pressure him?
It's a very comfort lane that Tundra likes to play with. They didn't go the Blightstone this game, though, on Soxa, so I feel like Mikke, because of that, should be able to get some pretty good free farm down here. Cool how we see sometimes, like he didn't even go stick or anything on Mikke either, right? Maybe he'll bring one eventually, but when you're playing versus like this Tidehunter spamming the Anchor Smash, sometimes it's very valuable. Just ends up going for like Wraith Band stat items instead. See if that maybe hurts him. This is, like we said though, this is literally like the most Tundra draft ever, right? This is what they played with that TI multiple times, playing this like Naga Siren or CK in the safe lane with the Mirana support. They've got their Tide Hoodwink that they've played hundreds of times as well too, and they have 9 playing one of his super comfort heroes. But with what they're up against, it could be, very difficult, especially because this last pick Timber. I'm just maybe looking at mid. I don't know. Like some crazy stuff could happen.
Because it's these first few levels, right? Especially when Timber's sitting as low as he is, that maybe mistakes are made.
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be watching.
Yeah, I mean,
he's got the Fairy Fire. He's playing confident. Very confident. Now he's got the bottle too. And 9 doesn't quite have his yet, so Amnesia might be able to like push him out and potentially get the rune.
And that's sort of the window in which maybe the Timber dies. It's past now. So the Timber, unless something insane happens, he's not dying. No. The lane is perfectly fine.
Yeah, if he gets like sharded and pulled into the tower range because of the shard and then snowballed, like some crazy stuff like that. But yeah, Nisha should have full freedom now in this lane. And my goodness.
Oh, Saxa!
God, they get him.
Very nicely played there. Able to take him out underneath the tower.
Even without Blightstone.
They could go for Insania as well. Yeah, they'll get the both of them.
Wow.
There we go. 33 in Saxa, as you said, sort of playing a tried and tested duo here for Tundra. Yeah, this is Timber and Hoodwink. Sorry, not Tidehunter and Hoodwink. They're getting these kills.
Yeah.
Big kills in that lane.
And Mikke, I honestly like keep going for the Wraith Band, not having a stick. I feel like stick is just so valuable when you're playing versus constant Anchor Smash spam.
Or will he get one next?
I don't think so. I think he's going to want to just try to rush his Ring of Health to the Battle Fury. And Zai top.
Trying the body blocks here, Snaking. Snake Zai. Ooh.
Nice dodge.
Snaking able to leap away just before those axes clip him.
But, I mean, look at top CS. This is 6 last hits for the CK. Skidder really struggling. 13 and 7 on Zai.
Indeed, that is mid.
Is it happening? Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness.
On top lane, Skidder, as he said, may not be getting the CS, but we'll be able to get the kill on Zai.
he has no regen. They have a tango running on each of them at the moment, but yeah, literally 0 regen right now on Skitter.
Yeah, a couple of really slow starts for lane Skeeter in the series.
And Boxy went for a...
What? Again?
My goodness.
A fight to the death?
Oh!
Oh!
Good God!
Oh! Just so close, these two, Nisha and 9.
Oh my God, playing around that armor. 9 has to be careful. The stacks of the Whirling Death is really painful.
Careful.
Oh. This is some high skill mid lane right here.
Oh, I think 9 can do it.
No, he's got raindrop now on Nisha.
Ah, okay, just come out.
Yeah, Nisha knows what to go for.
And yeah, once Nisha hits level 5, I don't think we'll see them get both this low again. Like, top lane Skeeter.
Skeeter? I mean, there's a full creep wave chasing him too.
Another Axis in a few seconds will do it.
He's dead. Unless I whiff somehow.
I mean, if he missed those Axes, yeah, I think he'd be out the team. He's not missing those. Zai gets the kill. Yeah, Skeeter, it's just not been his day today.
No, definitely not. And Mika now, okay, all things, you know, didn't go for the stick build, but has the Ring of Health now, so he should be fine in this lane. So a good aggressive play coming out from Tundra, and they do have Blightstone now on 33 instead of actually on Saksa. Kind of cool. See that he goes for it there. But yeah, Skeeter really struggling. And Boxy did do a bit of an interesting build too. He actually didn't get lift at level 2. If you saw that there, he did go for the Arcane Supremacy, just all about that damage to nuke onto the CK. And yeah, it's definitely hurt the CK quite a lot. And yeah, Nisha now really starting to run away with that mid lane.
Yeah, I think that, yeah, as I say, now it's very difficult for 9 to trade with him.
Yeah, he actually gets the point inside the Timber Chain. He was holding point forever on Nisha there. As soon as you get 6, that's where Tusk just gets completely pushed out of the lane too. So 9. We'll see what he looks to do in these next few moments. 3-1, but you see that gold lead. It's actually going in Liquid's favor. All those last hits and especially how much this CK is struggling.
This is a good rotation. They needed this. They've got to make sure that one of these lanes they're truly crushing, and with that rotation, they'll indeed make sure that Mike continues to not have a free time hitting the creeps out here as he gets sent back to base.
And he gets the last hit, really important for 9. Since he does want to make the moves, he doesn't want to play versus Nisha too much in mid. If he does make a move, he wants to get the last hit. Nisha 6 now. Catapult going to be cleared up, and Boxy now already making the move to play around the power rune too.
Interesting to see how Nisha wants to play the Timber from the mid lane in terms of build.
Yep.
You know, will he be a Meteor Hammer Timber fan?
No, I hope not. Okay. 9.
Level 6 there for Nisha. We'll still be able to catch him with a bit of the chakram damage.
Oh.
Timber Train won't hit him. 9 gets a DD. Nisha able to chase him down and slap him down with that last touch.
Did he accidentally place he just put a sentry down there? Oh well. Let's see. And Snaking, though, in the meantime, since he saw this like overwhelming pressure coming toward mid, he arrowed the catapult. Very important that he actually does that. Otherwise, this tower, it's probably already just going to be taken out almost full from that rotation that comes in. So good move from Snaking to reestablish things. I think he's like, I can't really help the CK top anymore anyway. I
mean, and someone's got to come in because I don't think 9's going to want to come back here.
Yeah.
Right? 9 has to just look for plays on the side lanes.
He's got a DD, so he's got great ways to go for Zai. Good move. And he might be able to get Boxy too. Great shards.
Yeah, he's able to trap him in.
Oh,
wait, Boxy.
Oh, he bottled him.
My goodness, that was close there. Skeeter nearly lost his life.
Sick play from 9. Good rotation, and he bottles Skeeter between the auto attacks to keep him healed up.
Yeah, honestly, 9's doing a lot. He had a tough matchup mid. He still was able to farm in it, and now he's trying to make the magic happen in these side lanes. Because mid lane, there's nothing to be done. Nisha's already kind of got off the start here. He's level 7. Nobody can really touch this Timber.
And Mika goes back for the stick. Yeah, I mean, it feels like that stick would have been pretty valuable, but whatever. So Tundra taking advantage of some of these rotations. Good stuff coming out from 9. Immediately goes back to mid. Gets a punch onto 9. Or I'm not punch onto Nisha, but now 9.
Ooh, nice sharp play, but the glimpse will still be there.
Okay. Well, he did a nice play at least. Snaking.
Nisha. A lot of damage, of course, here. Amount of burst Nisha can do.
It'll be okay. Nisha, Soul Ring, gonna be finished up in a second. Top, the roar.
They're in with the roar. Pop the Phantasm in an attempt to fight back. But he's going down. Axes are back up. He's out of the game, and Phantasm on cooldown. See if 9 can get some kills in return. He's going to try and commit it onto Zai. But Zai's got any other options? He hasn't. Nine will go down. Can Nine also get Boxy out of this?
Might be able to. There's a rotation coming in from Insania.
And Nine still wants to try and chase. He gets the shards onto Boxy.
Tries to tumble, but it's into the kinetic, so he can't actually tumble over that. Boxy, though, there's a snowball. There's a punch. Oh, but, oh!
Nine?
No way. Oh, he goes down.
I mean, he's really doing his best, Nine, to hold this game together for Tundra.
He's making some pretty amazing moves.
Moves up and down, top and bottom of the map here, trying his best to get these kills.
And honestly, like, we're talking about Skeeter struggling. Mick is actually struggling more than him somehow. I mean, these rotations from Nine have actually done, honestly, God's work. Some pretty incredible stuff coming out from him there.
Hey, Saxa. I mean, if he catches Mickey, Mickey's just dead. Oh. Won't be able to get him with the bushwhack.
That was close.
Yeah, it was. I mean, if he catches him there, he's absolutely dead.
Pretty hype. High-level supports coming out on the side of Liquid because they get that kill, right? I think the Disruptor now is about to hit level 6, so super early. But same thing for Snaking. He was sitting in the mid lane for so long, he's also hit 6 pretty early, so over-leveled supports. Snaking.
Still has a leap available there.
They're trying to defend this tower, but mid-tower, I mean, Nisha's just cut the wave for so long that, yeah, it's likely to fall.
Yeah,
Then we see the stacks, of course, from Zai from the boar this whole time. Pretty dream start there for the Timber. 5K net worth pre-10 minutes. Looking to smoke. They'll run into 9.
And they'll drop Static Storm for this one.
It's so early that he has it. Both level 6 on the supports. Those type of kills really matter when you get those, like, you get solo XP for a core kill. So Insania, because he got that core kill top when Boxy died, yeah, level 6 super early so they can get that easy kill. Yeah, not too shabby though. 33, farming very well. CK, farming much better than the Ursa too.
Considering sort of those first few minutes of laning stage, he was getting nothing out of the lane. Yeah, Skitter's managed to catch up much quicker than he was able to do in the first game of the series.
Yeah, good stuff. I mean, getting those 2 kills, very important. He almost has armlet. Like, honestly, he's not really slowed down almost at all.
Ah, no, he's back on track.
Yep. Good stuff. And they will get the bottom tower, so 33 was able to get that big push going. He's rushing a Vlad's. Cool stuff. Now we'll see Zai finishes up those Ancients. That is the Helmet Dominator finished, and he's got the Arcane Boots already too, so very farmed on Zai to be able to apply pressure early. Yeah, let's see what Nine's able to do now, because he's had successful rotations, but his net worth is going to start getting influenced if he doesn't get continuous kills all over the place. And they can't quite grab Mickey. They want to get the glimpse. Insania was trying. He's going to find Skeeter, but not a good one. And yeah, it looks like Nisha's just going to do standard build. I guess because it's Kaya Sanj, stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean,
maybe an eventual Lotus or something to deal with the break. But 6 to 8, less than 1K, pretty much there.
Equip. Top towers. I can continue to push this up to the tier 2. In Tundra, they want to try and find something here with this group up.
Okay. Nisha's queued up a pipe. It's not what I expected to come out from the mid laner, but... Cool. Yeah, they'll find Insania. Easy snag. Playing around Power Rune as well, too, so they'll get a haste rune. I mean, Nine's been getting quite a lot of them. Quite a lot of these runes. See if Skitter looks to get involved a bit more early. Sure, versus the Timber, it's always going to be a bit difficult, but him having this good timing on this armlet could allow him to play a bit aggressive versus the side of Liquid right now. Playing around his Tide, playing around his Hoodwink, and his Tusk, they could look to make some pretty aggressive moves.
As long as Nisha's around, Liquid should still have damage to deal with him.
They just got to avoid Nisha pretty much for a while. And, okay, Nisha switched it. I was like, pipe from mid lane. That's weird. He switched back to Kaya Sanj. I think they can just allow, you know, Zai to do his thing, where he just buys all those auras if he does feel the need to. Yeah, Zai. Or Nisha pushing them away. Moonlight Shadow.
And Nine and Saxa maybe if they get the sharpshooter on... Actually,
They need more.
Yeah, even sharpshooter in the combo of 9, it's probably not going to be enough to bring Nisha down.
With snaking, maybe, if they perfectly do it.
Sure.
With all the magic
With the
damage.
3 of them, they can go.
Yeah. But still not easy. I mean, even if you do get them, you might get turned on and lose something yourself, so... Let's see what they opt for. Insania trying to get vision here. 9.
Saxa, be ready to try for the bushwhack from the trees. Wraith factor done by 33. They're going to attempt to burst the Timber Saw.
There's the arrow.
There's the connection. They'll do it there. The 3 of them there. I mean, Insane and Boxy were around, but nothing they could really do to help out. Boxy will be able to TP away. And indeed, that was the trio that we talked about, having the potential to take down the Timber.
Really nice. I mean, perfect. The ward that they had there on the left from Saxa actually sees the 2 supports kind of like backpedal for a second there, and then they immediate go. Really well played.
They can continue to make these sort of moves with the 3 of them and just honestly just keep killing the Timber Saw.
Yeah.
It's definitely going to shut down one of the stronger points of Liquid's draft.
9 is really making magic happen. It's 6, 4, and 2. It's just everywhere on the map.
Of course, low on the farm because of the amount of time that's been spent sort of running at heroes, but absolutely necessary to just sort of set the game into a position for his other cores to farm. Bottom, Skeeter.
Bottom.
This time round, it's going to be a bit more complicated going on to Nisha. As Nisha's able to turn,
Oh, and Skeeter.
they get the glimpse back. Excellent catch here from Insania. Will mean that Skeeter's going down. I mean, a bit ambitious there for Skeeter to try and set up onto the Timber. They didn't have the follow-up required this time, and they were sort of split on the targets that they were going for.
And it's so close to the tower, too, right? This time a bit of an overzealous one that they do go for with the supports right there. And Insania might get another grab.
And Nisha's able to head in, get the setup for the vision, for the drag back. And some big kills. So Nisha, that will be pretty much the Sanj kind of done. And considering going actually just for the BKB next.
Don't blame him. Will be pretty unkillable if he does have like the status resist, gets the BKB off. I mean, it's mostly magic damage until way later on the side of Tundra. 2K lead. Boxy trying to get the setup here. Now maybe he's leaped in too far though.
I was going to miss. 33 has got a Ravage if he wants to. But doesn't want to do it here.
And he's gone Wraith Pact. The Roar. Up top, Zai. Is he solo kill? Oh my god. I mean, Zai played like such an absolute beast last game. Now he's literally playing the beast.
He's top net worth.
Yeah. Really cool stuff.
The Ancient Stack going as well.
Yep. Keeps that farm going. And he's got the Helm finished up now too, so gets himself that Granite Golem. They could just, I mean, they could potentially sneak some type of Roshan very soon here on the side of Liquid.
I mean,
I think they could right now.
Ravage is up, but even with a Ravage, it's not that easy for Tundra to take a fight head on, especially if Nisha's around.
No, and they'll do this pretty much at full HP for the Ursa. And yeah, Nisha, he's just going to play the body in front of that Rosh, so...
They've scanned it, they know it's here, but...
It's already gone.
Yeah, getting into this pit, pretty much impossible.
They're going to give Nisha the Aegis.
All right.
So,
I mean, they know that Mickey, you know, he's working on his Battle Fury. He just wants to be hitting the creeps.
Yep.
He's not looking to get involved right now.
No, Nisha's the one who's just going to be running at heroes constantly to get all these glimpse plays at snaking. Shows himself top. Has 2 leap charges. Nisha might force him to use both.
Actually managed to get the glimpse off here. Do they have detection? Not on Zaya or Nisha here. Insania.
Whoop.
Head across now, and in fact, Snake is
Snaking.
still hot. He's off and around.
Whoopsie.
And now he's going to get caught by the dust. He'll go for the TP out, but the Axes will catch him. And obviously, just not getting caught by the initial sort of detection as Insania wasn't quite there. I guess Snake King felt that he could hang around, but he couldn't. Insania was still coming, and he was still going to lay down that sentry.
Super aggressive place. Now they're even going to look for top tower. With this Aegis, with this Helm of Overlord finished. See if Tundra's going to look to make any type of move. Maybe they look to try to find this Ursa instead, because they should know, obviously, that the Aegis is not on him. Mickey finishes up an Ancient Stack. He's also completely, almost recovered his game. The top tier is just gone. Very early one, 17 minutes.
It's taken out.
Structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So what do we want to go for next here, Liquid, with this 4 minutes of Aegis?
Tundra getting some pretty good timings here. We do see the blink now coming out for 9. See if he's able to find much of anything, but still in a difficult position this game because of this Timber Saw. Their core is always going to struggle. And now we saw 33, his itemization. Wraith Pact to deal with that physical damage from the Beast, and then he's going BKB to deal with the Disruptor. 9.
Nisha's in on top of him, 33.
That's
They get caught in the Static Storm, and that will leave no chance for any sort of Ravage or anything in response immediately, and he won't even get a chance afterwards. They do have the damage from this Timber to kill him off. All the Static Storm comes to an end, and over in the river, Mickey, he cleans up Saxa.
Things starting to look rough for Tundra. They just can't deal with this overwhelming pressure that the Timber is really providing. Level 13, he's just walking at heroes, forcing things.
They'll try and go on him here. Of course, Nisha, he has the Aegis, so he'll be back for round 2, and already the rest of Liquid kind of sweeping him from the side. Zion not quite able to find a raw target straight away as Tundra ducked back into the trees.
They'll get out. Okay, pretty good kill. Don't end up losing anybody. I was really scared for them for a second there. The wraparound from Liquid looked good, but can't grab it. And Skeeter actually finds a courier kill. I think that was with his Phantasm. Finds eyes. But the CK, we see Skitter. He is going to start getting overpassed here from Mickey, who's just been farming and farming and farming after that tough lane. He is slowly pulling up. He's top 3 net worth now on this Ursa. This Battle Fury. Blink timing's going to be pretty good. And he's level 13, so still very high level. Yeah. He's keeping up with the Timber.
We're going to see Skitter try and get involved with the smoke.
He has to.
You know, he's got these kind of first 2 items. He's ready to fight as a CK.
They're trying to take any advantage of like the downtime, at least on Static Storm or something. But Static Storm's back up in 8 seconds.
And they want to try and get a chance to use the Ravage. You're still yet to see 33 be able to find that sort of opportunity this game.
He can't even get Zai. He's too quick to move away. Boxy been quietly farming up a Storm. He's got a Blink Dagger on the Rubik.
And when those Ravages come out, he's got to be careful.
Oh, yeah.
Boxy might get that steal.
Some really good spells he can steal, even like the Snowball. I mean, it's
Draw for
tons
the
of
save.
spells. Yeah, he could get like tons of saves and stuff like that versus a potential Ravage. Yeah, eyes on this Rubik. On the flip side, we did see, I think, Saxa got the Veil and stuff finished, so some damage in. But
30k.
It's a Ravage.
Gonna put the Ravage.
It's stolen.
Get in on top of Insania. Is he even able to kill the Disruptor?
Oh, no
There's
way.
going to be the glimpse in time, and Insania's going to be able to walk away from him.
Oh, God, and now Boxy has Ravage for the fight, too.
May have indeed been better if we were still sort of waiting to see a Ravage. Now that that's the first one coming out from 33, it's definitely going to do more harm than good.
That is for damn sure. Liquid starting to really run away with things. Glyph not available now, too. They could look for a tier 2. They can set up this push. Boxy, I mean, they should know that he has this Ravage. Super hard for them to go for any type of play. I mean, Skitter, if he jumps in, is just going to die.
I mean, did you try and force high ground here if you're Liquid?
I
Are
think
you feeling that
poke.
Confident?
I think you can maybe poke and force back, but they want to just sweep them out.
Okay. See if they can get the kill bottom.
They know how Tundra plays, so they're probably like, they're going to be playing in like the side. They're going to be playing in the trees and stuff like that, so they want to look for these pickoffs and just control map. I thought they might poke, just to force someone back. But either way, they forced them back anyway with this type of move. Less risky.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
Boxy, who wants to use this Ravage. Okay. Trying to find them in the trees, Saxa. Showed himself for a second. They bring the squad, even Nisha now TPing up, expecting more heroes.
He's going to go in.
I mean, look at the rotation. Liquid is sweeping it very quick. They ran bottom, pushed them out of the bottom lane, run immediately toward top. Tundra have to smoke to try to get some type of wraparound here. Ursa's now top net worth, though.
He's got the full bash in.
Oh,
Okay.
boy.
The recovery's been made massively. I mean, the cores of Tundra just have not been able to keep up.
No.
They're all sort of about 1.5k gold behind each of their counterparts. Tundra's just not being able to farm right now, and it's going to get harder for them to do so as well, because Insania, he's already picked up the gem, so the map's going to start getting shut down.
Absolutely, and they have Beastmaster, right? So the Hawk Vision's always going to be there to find the Tundra playstyle that a lot of people hate to watch, but this is they have to try to find something to recover, and Liquid's just going to chase them. They throw the Ravage.
We'll clip onto Snaking.
But he's just going to leap.
Oh, well,
Okay. He just wanted to use it.
Did he have long left on the Ravage?
Don't think so. I think it was very soon wearing off. Well, now if he the problem when that happens, though, is now if you do steal it again afterwards, it's going to be on cooldown, so.
That is true.
So it's a little bit of rough sometimes, but.
But I mean, I would imagine 33 is going to be extra careful to not let it get stolen, or at least try and get the jump on the Rubik.
Not going to be easy, though, without any blink to get the positioning.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, Boxy's going to have all the time in the world to sort of assess how 33 is approaching the fight.
And he's got the Eye of Vizier, too. So he's got that super long cast range to get the spell steals. And he's level 12, so. And yeah, Mickey just completely caught back up and just massive now at this point. He can focus fire any targets, and he's going to go back for that BKB. Just very comfortable position that they've been able to put him in after a bit of a tough lane. And instantly, look at this. I mean, the sweep play. Liquid, they run bottom, force heroes out. TP top, they're ready to fight. They're expecting Tundra to be up here.
That's quick.
Very fast moves. What's the timing on all these BKBs looking like, too? It's getting pretty close to triple BKBs on the side of Liquid. Tundra, they'll have one finished. Almost having 33s as well. Does feel like Liquid's BKBs are going to be a bit more potent, especially versus this Ravage. They're smoked. They have perfect read exactly where Tundra is. Look at the circle drawn on the map. Mickey's like, yep, everyone's up there. And they're looking for a wraparound play here. They're still smoked on the side of Liquid. Trying to complete... Ooh. Okay, doesn't actually have anything on it.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Dire's bottom
Tundra.
tower is under attack.
Zai, he just walks in with BKB.
And we'll get the roar off. Skeeter was able to put the BKB, stops any follow-up magical damage, but it's going to be the Ursa that gets in on top of him. They're having to back off. The Static Storm's there controlling 33, but put the BKB step in. It's out with the Ravage. Catches the Ursa, catches the Beastmaster. Skeeter, he'll still get cut down by Nisha, though. Zai, he's going to be protected as well because Boxer was able to get the pushback off, holding 33 back. Zai's able to throw out another set of axes. He'll finally fall. They've taken out 2 Tundra. They'll also find Boxy. They'll take out the 3 of them. Boxy buys back as he knows that Nisha's still going to be strong for this fight. So Tundra, they get 3 kills. And if they can get out of this with the rest of them, they'll probably be all right with this one. Nisha trying to get the vision here.
How close on the glimpse?
Catch that glimpse onto 33. And slows there with the chakra.
It's so close.
I mean, another connection, and it should be enough, and there it is. The chase of Nisha, able to make sure that Insani can get that glimpse off. And all in all, Liquid, they will still end up being the side coming out on top there. A decent punch from Tundra. You know, this time around, a good Ravage, setting up for the 2 core kills.
Yep.
But overall, Liquid, they're still the ones cleaning up. And of course, Nisha, still very much a problem that Tundra don't seem to have an answer for.
They have to commit so much to kill. I mean, they have to either commit everything to kill the Timber or commit everything to kill the Ursa. This time, it's the Ursa. A good fight, though, overall, I would say, from Tundra. I think the BKB maybe caught them off guard on the side of Liquid because they static storm the Tidehunter, then he pops BKB and gets a good positioning on top of the Ursa. But when you're at this deficit, you know, I think for Tundra, you're probably okay with that fight.
It's certainly something.
Yeah, certainly something. And now I think that gives 9, especially now, too, a BKB. So they will have triple BKB timing on Tundra as well, too. All in all, not bad, but it is now a Roshan.
Yeah, Rosh is up. And without the Ravage, not likely that Tundra's going to be able to put anything together around the Roche pit.
Tundra needs their cooldowns a lot more than Liquid does in this game at the moment. And yeah, this is going to be that shard as well, too. A pretty big one for Mickey. That can potentially cover him versus that big explosion that'll happen in the fights. And now they'll give him the Aegis also.
Yeah, he's fighting with the lads now.
Snaking, buys himself a gem. Oh, 9.
Oh.
Has to pop BKB.
Oh, we'll force that BKB out.
Radiant's bottom tower is
Tundra needs to get split push going a little bit here until... I mean, Ravage back up in 15, but playing into this Aegis now is going to make things a lot more complicated for the next 5 minutes. And 9, he has to be very careful with positioning now for the next, about 70 seconds or so. If he gets caught inside of a kinetic field static storm, likely dust to drop. And they're actually pinging out Skeeter down bottom. They have this blurry vision right on top of him.
Mickey can just go.
He's just waiting for his teammates to get a little bit closer, but yeah.
Especially after he sees the Phantasm getting split. He knows it's very, very safe to go and take him down. And they get him, and he also did pop the BKB moments before he died there, so another charge down the drain for Skeeter.
And Boxy, he's looking for more.
If anything, yeah, he's able to get the blink out after the snowball there.
That's close.
9. Should be safe. No chance for any vision to drag him back either. So in terms of the delivery, Nisha gets his next item done. The Aghanims is out.
Yeah, huge. And the Ursa, I believe that's BKB now for Mickey, so unlikely that they can do what they did last time to burst this Ursa. He's just going to be able to pop that BKB. And look at this, they're setting up for top. They see 33, the shenanigans he's doing with the creep pulls and stuff like that.
Should be able to TP.
He didn't BKB.
That was
whoopsie.
Very greedy of him to try and attempt it without the BKB being pressed.
He's gonna kill Insania for it. He's like, all right, you stop my TP, I'll make you pay for it.
But he's a TP down, a BKB down, a Ravage down, and a life down. He's out for 50 seconds.
You were so happy with that as Insania. I mean, you just made magic happen.
Yeah, you just got everything out of the Tide.
I mean, they read him so well, right? The wards that they placed, they saw him going for this like cutting and all these weird shenanigans. 33 did not expect the Disruptor to be there.
He thought it was just going to be the one of them.
Yep.
So, of course, still at this point of the game, you know, they're still like that tier 1 tower top. So Liquid, they have pretty easy access to their triangle.
And they're literally just playing like the sweep game. They're just like, okay, good luck trying to get away from us. They keep just looking for all these moves.
And we'll see it again here. Did indeed just... it was crossing his fingers, 33, hoping that it was just Nisha, but it was not.
Look at him smiling and saying, he's like, he's actually going to ravage me. Like, oh my God.
He's saying he's having a great time there.
He's got the biggest smile. Of course, I mean, you hear 5 position baiting a ravage.
He got everything out of 33.
Like now Tundra cannot fight, right? They're desperately needing Ravage for any type of chances in fights. 80 seconds, they got to just run away from Liquid anytime they see anyone. And 9. Can he get away? Cute little blink. He does actually distance himself. Okay.
Yeah, actually sort of goes off in a direction that I think Liquid weren't quite expecting. Not able to search for him.
You know, well done. Because he was just very likely to... I mean, he thinks at the Roar at least or something like that. So, yeah, he's able to get away. Roar back up now. Skitter, he is seen again. Oh, God.
He's pretty deep.
He is... I mean, they're surrounding him.
He can't BKB TP. There's a Roar.
Oh, boy. Seal it.
Very much sort of shows the state of the game. You know, he's feeling that he has to go out in these dangerous spots, Skeeter.
This has to be one of the rougher series I've seen for him. I mean, they're putting all the pressure onto him. They're chasing him constantly, but he just keeps getting caught.
Top lane. Nine's going to be there to back him up. We'll be able to take out Insania. But Mikke's taken out Saxon. He's going to be ready to try and chase for more. See if they can close in upon 9. They can. They're in with the bash. 9 will put the BKB. Won't save him from this Ursa. Triple kill for Mikke, in fact. As, these kills continue to roll in. Mikke once again having a game where he's just at the top and there's no stopping him, it feels.
And he had a tough start, right? Like, he got killed 2 times very early in the game, but they have set him up for success afterwards with all these rotations, just giving him full free farm with how aggressive they've really played on the side of Nisha. And Nisha's only died the once. 9-1. And look at this. They have the ward bottom. They see the Tidehunter before he even gets to the wave. They're immediately running at him. I mean, Tundra is just...
I mean, nobody can get
do
away
anything.
from this Ursa. Yeah, especially Ursa with the DD. Okay, but with the Moonlight Shadow.
Fair enough.
There you go. Snaking, able to help from across the map. That's the one way you live against this Ursa, looking for these solo moves.
But Tundra, they've got no space on the map whatsoever. You can tell how desperate they are to try to find any type of farm. And Liquid, they're playing the sweep game. They're just sending the Hawk to one side. They're clearing out people out of the bottom lane, then running top, clearing the rats out of the top lane too. It's just continuous pressure. And now Zai, all 3 cores are just so farmed. Zai has a full Assault Cuirass already.
See top lane, who's going to show? Abyssal Blade finished on Mikke.
Good lord.
They're going to come out with the smoke. They really want to try and strike with the surprise, the Ravage, but
do they have the damage? I think they have damage maybe to kill one of the cores.
They could blow one hero.
But
Ravage
that's about it.
Sort of Sharpshooter and Skeeter getting on top of them with a Phantasm. They're maybe getting 1 kill.
They need like literally the most perfect fight ever to bring down more than 1 core.
I mean, I don't think that kill will ever be Nisha.
No, I don't think so.
I think you're past the point of dealing with this Timber.
Absolutely. And Nisha's just going to waltz right into them.
He just goes in.
They have the Hawk vision of everybody. And they get the glimpse.
Now 33 will put the BKB.
Okay. Mikke also used his BKB and jumped in a little early.
Not a bad disengage there from Tundra.
Yeah, not too shabby.
33 gets out.
But it's literally just them having to run away. And it doesn't... I'm trying to think of a point where it starts to feel a little bit better, where they're actually able to take any of these fights, but they're just falling so far behind. The Tusk, as we know for this hero as a mid lane, even though 9 has done... Honestly, he did some really good work with his rotations. He is really falling further and further behind. And he didn't go... He, of course, couldn't go for the Deso build, so his damage is very lackluster.
They just don't have the heroes this game to be able to fight as well as they did from behind last game.
Yeah.
You know, last game they had the means to sort of keep the game going. 33 with the split push plays and the itemization, the fact that he could really sort of transition into this carry himself. It's so much harder to do that with the draft that they have this time, Tundra. Playing from behind feels pretty helpless in this game.
And the CK, right? It's just overall the game for the CK, especially when Ursa's big and you're playing versus Timber. When are you going to be able to actually utilize Phantasm? When are you actually going to be able to kind of do anything on the CK? Mid lane, starting to get pushed very hard from Zai.
This moment we've been here from the back of the Moonlight Shadow. They will be able to jump in and burst Insania.
Okay.
Ravage as well. On to Mickey. Surround the bear, and Mickey will be able to get the ults off, and the BKB's just come back off cooldown.
Oh, God.
So Mickey able to stand his ground and turn a little bit. He'll look towards 33. 33 having to retreat with his own BKB.
Skeeter. He's found.
I mean, they went for him there. It was kind of the only opportunity they've had, really, to go for Mickey in those sort of circumstances. That they were close. They were so close. But he's able to get the ult off. The BKB comes back off cooldown. And the kill's just not happening anymore.
And Boxy, that's the gem. Do they even pick it up? Yeah, they will. And yeah, mid-racks, it's going down. I think that's game. Cannot focus fire much of anybody. Nisha, he's in. Wants Saksa. Can't finish him off, but 2 sets, very likely to go down.
Yeah, well, this push of Zai. They'll be able to take these buildings in no time. Now, this game too, it just... I would be really interested to know, if they did sort of just overlook the Timbersaw chance.
Yeah, I feel like it. Oh my God, Insania's found 33.
There's very much been many other issues other than the Timber, but it really was sort of the nail in the coffin.
Absolutely agree. I mean, Insania's just been an absolute menace also this game. He's died a bunch, but well worth it. He's got 6 deaths, but he's just toying with them. I mean, look at him. Just playing with 33. Meanwhile, the Megas soon to be grabbed up. That 33 can't get back to base.
I'm saying he's just teasing him.
Yep.
What's your next move?
9 jumps in. Uh-oh.
Yeah, I mean,
Farewell.
whilst Insania's played around with 33 and D back in the base, the rest of Tundra, they've got no hope here.
Yeah,
it's over. GG is cool. Liquid, they'll take this game too, and the series, it's theirs 2-0. And yeah, this game too, this one really did feel over. For quite some time.
And look at 33, right? Nice speed to Insania, but